Hey guys, what's up? It's Hirsch here. Just thought I'd make a quick video because I haven't made one in a while, and I just want to try to get back into, making videos and stuff like that. I just want to talk about some stuff in this video, what have I been up to, what I want to try to achieve, and, just some stuff I got over a double loot weekend. Jeez, I'm stuttering already. Pretty much a double loot weekend was, I want to say, fairly successful for me in the sense that, I went to, Sir Damen with a couple of friends. First, I just went with a friend. His name is El Raka 609, and then later on I went with El Raka again plus his buddy. But the first time we went, we only got, I believe, one drop. I believe it was the Whisper, and it was crashing at the time, so I believe I only got like 4 mil out of it, and it was like worth something like a total of, I believe it was pushing like more of the higher end of probably 7.5 mil, but when I tried selling GE, it wouldn't sell for anything at all, which I was pretty upset about. Then we went back again and we just decided to do coin share because we knew even if we did get a drop, we wouldn't be able to sell it for anything at all. So when we went on that trip, the only item we didn't actually get was the Armadillo crossbow. We got pretty much the hilt, we got the sword, we got the Whisper, we got the Murmur. I believe those are all 4 that you could possibly get, excluding the Armadillo crossbow, which is a pretty profitable trip. I made 20 mil off that trip. I made 8 mil the trip before. Then I decided to go do some Armadillo. Oh yeah, the reason I bank it, at Kniff, because no one's ever here. This is like my most favorite banking place now to say, because no one ever comes there. It's pretty cool. It's always nice and empty, and I get to do what I need to do. I went to Armadillo solo. I got a double Armadillo helm drop. It was after like 4.5 hours of camping. I was going to be pretty upset if I didn't get any drops. Got 2 effigies, so I feel like, at least I got some experience out of it. But yeah, I got this. I got two God Shard ones. I enjoyed it. I at least made, I believe, a rough 9 mil off these 2 helms put together. Luckily, their prices are a bit stable. Then today, I just thought I'd go back to Armadillo because it was pretty good money, and I got an Armadillo chestplate. So I felt like the trip was, remotely a good one because this was only like 30 minutes and I got that drop, so I was pretty damn excited. And I realized how damn effective like the Royal Crossbow is in the new update. It's pretty damn ridiculous in my opinion. Like, I just shred the boss. It's not even funny. The amount of damage output, and I bring the Cadet Crossbow and the Eagle Eye for when the game doesn't always go your way. Sometimes Armadillo really just put the hurting on you, or Kriara, if you guys want the literal term of his name or her name. I'm not exactly sure what it is yet. But yeah, when I'm taking a lot of damage, I normally just switch to the Eagle Eye and the Cadet Crossbow, and I start using defensive abilities, and I rejuvenate to get back up to full and stuff like that. But most of the time, I'm able to just soul split and anguish my way, to stay fairly at full HP. And yeah, most of the time that works because, Royal Crossbows bolts are pretty damn cheap, and right now you can get the Royal Crossbow for around like 4.5 mil or something like that. If I'm you guys, I highly suggest it. It's really effective. It's really cheap. You could just recharge it at then. And yeah, combine Royal Crossbow with Steel Titan and Dreadnoughts, kills just go by like that. It's not even funny. I was thinking about making an updated Armadillo guide for the EOC because honestly, I'm starting to enjoy the EOC more than I enjoyed the last game because I actually have a purpose to do at the boss. I don't just click and wait. Because that's all it used to be. It used to just click and wait for something to happen. Now I actually could use abilities. And it reminds me a lot of the older games I used to play, World of Warcraft, Guild Wars 2. Other games also have cooldown abilities you could do. It kind of brings me back to, that more of that old, more of a higher end MMORPG game. And yeah, if you guys would like a guide, I know a lot of people don't like the EOC, but there's nothing you could do about it. You guys could sit and complain. I mean, there's stuff about the old game I do miss, but yeah, you can't do anything about this. You could sit and complain about the evolution of combat all you want, but honestly, Jagex won't change their opinion for 1 or 2 people on a personal level. They just won't. So you know what? All you can do is make yourself better at the game. Off the new update of the evolution of combat, I feel like I have a good understanding of it, and that's because I spent a good amount of time doing Slayer. Speaking of Slayer, I am 117k away from 98, and I'll have one more level to hit 99, and I'll have my all-time favorite skill at level 99, so that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, thought about starting up an old series again about trying to obtain all the God War drops, since there's a whole bunch of new God War drops to get. So I thought that would be pretty cool. Tell me if you guys would be interested in that. Tell me if you guys would be interested in seeing a Armadillo guide for the new Kriara's, best setups, what type of inventory to bring, what's the best summoning creature to use and stuff like that, how to set stuff up. And you know what, just tell me if you guys would be interested in that. I definitely like making a guide, but just keep in mind, when I do make a guide, I will try to throw in some lower level setups, but majority of the setup I'll use probably towards the mid or higher level players, because those are probably one who's probably gonna take the most advantage out of camping Kriara for good drops and stuff like that, because right now it's definitely a good time because all the new items are at a fairly high price, so there's always a good profit margin to be made. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry for my raspy voice, probably terrible commentary and stuff like that. Anyways, I'll keep pushing towards my goal of getting max cape, getting all the God War dungeon drops, and trying to get back into video making one step at a time. I can't make big promises of a video a day and stuff like that, but I'll keep trying my best to put out some form of content. Anyways, guys, it's Hershey and I'm out. Peace.